Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the TV6 Digital Desk live stream. My name is Molly Birch, and I'll be taking you through a recap of today's headlines. This stream runs every night starting at 8/7 Central Time from Sunday to Thursday. Feel free to comment and ask any questions you have in the chat as you feel like it, and I'll do my best to keep an eye on them and answer those questions as we go and after the stream as well. With all of that business out of the way, let's take a look at our first story for tonight. We begin with breaking news. 2 people are dead after a house fire in Ironwood this morning. Just before 7 a.m., Ironwood Public Safety responded to a house fire on Greenbush Street in Ironwood. Upon arrival, firefighters said the structure was fully engulfed in fire and smoke. The fire was brought under control within 1 hour. Officers located 2 occupants in the home that died in the fire. The names of the victims have not been released at this time, and the cause and origin of the fire is still under investigation. And Northern Michigan University has announced a new provost and vice president for academic affairs. Ann Dahlman brings 27 years of experience in higher education to the role. The Finland native most recently served as interim associate provost at Minnesota State University Mankato. While at MSU, she helped launch the new School of Applied Agriculture, Food and Natural Resources, which houses the university's top agricultural degree programs. The Beaumere UP Heritage Center at NMU presents Claiming Michigan, the 1820 expedition of Lewis Cass. The Heritage Center director says this tells the story of the first American expedition to the Upper Great Lakes region. Governor Lewis Cass and his crew traveled about 4,000 miles by canoe from Detroit to the inland northern Minnesota, down to Lake Michigan and back. The director says many people consider this the start of the UP in the American story.
After this expedition, over the next 30, 40 years, the Upper Peninsula is going to be very much transformed. And this expedition played a real big part in opening the gate, if you will, to people coming up here and the changes that took place after.
The exhibition is open through January 27th, and it is free and open to the public. Getting ready for your wedding day can be a complex process. TV6's Michael Sobek shows us how a Bride's Choice held its annual bridal show to help couples prepare for their big day.
From decorations to live music, a wedding is full of many moving parts. A Bride's Choice in Marquette held its 8th bridal show at the Ojibwa Casino. Store manager Jasmine Verbrigge says bridal shows help connect businesses and soon-to-be brides.
A simple Google search is not as simple as it would be in a bigger city. So we like to show everybody the options. Advertising, it's hard. It's hard to advertise, hard to get your name out there, hard to be seen all the time. And this is a great way to do that.
More than 200 brides came to see what the UP businesses can do for them. General manager at Mama Russo's, Cindy Baker, says these events are a great way for people to see what their catering business has to offer.
Today, so that we can kind of showcase a little bit of who we are and what happens in our kitchen. And it's nice for people to be able to come, sample a little piece, and have those really wonderful conversations as they're passing by.
After people had time to meet, taste, and try different options for their weddings, brides had the opportunity to watch a fashion show of possible dresses. Owner of Amped Up Entertainment, Justin Wyckoff, says the best part of his job is being a part of people's special day.
The people, hands down the people. We're chosen to be an integral part of one of the biggest days of our bride and groom's lives. It doesn't get any better than that.
Verbrigge also says she is hoping to expand the show next year with more booths. Michael Sobek, TV6 News, Marquette County.
Thank you, Michael. A Baraga County nonprofit is looking for your help to tackle food insecurity. TV6's Caden Minus stopped by American Legion Post 444 to see the Yooper Super Bowl.
American Legion Post 444 in Baraga is asking the public for donations. Today marks the start of the second year of the Yooper Super Bowl. The public is encouraged to donate cans and non-perishable food items to the Legion, who will send those donations to St. Vincent de Paul Food Pantry in Lantz. Vice Commander Lance Hakinen says it's important to help out this time of year.
After the holidays, everybody's, a lot of them are hurting for food. So Bucky, our manager here, came up with the idea.
The Legion is also incentivizing donations by giving donors their first drink for $2, which is the average price for a can of soup. Heikkinen says they raised more than 500 pounds of food for the pantry last year.
It's fantastic. I mean, everybody's willing to help. You know, it's a good community effort. We always have good community responses.
After the large amount of food that was donated, Heikkinen says he's excited to do it again this year. He recalls when the American Legion brought in the donations to the pantry last year.
Lady was actually in tears. They were so happy that we did that.
The Yooper Super Bowl will continue until the NFL Super Bowl on February 11th. Heikkinen encourages the public to come out and donate more than last year for those in need. Caden Minus, TV6 News, Baraga.
For me, the fishing has been very slow. I've been out a few times and I haven't had a bite yet.
This is my first time. Usually we come up for Christmas, but there was open water Christmas time.
We've been waiting for the ice.